Rina's eyes are sparkling with optimism, but the baleful look in Maru's that Maru shoots you from afar tells a different story. Rhett, here to see how we're getting along, are you? Let me go and grab Maru. Alright. There's troubles. Thanks to help Kankana's odd jobs, we've been keeping our carts rolling and staying out of trouble. Communicating with the locals still feels daunting at times, but Maru here has made us some gulal to break the ice. That is the most fucking, like, the boss of this gym ass bow I've ever seen. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Gulal is this bright colored powder used in some Tavner's religious traditions. There's an old belief that you'll be blessed with good luck and spared from evil if a visitor sprinkles you with a healthy handful. It's enough to make even the most stubborn buggers happy to welcome us. Sisters, no. It's been nothing but bad business for everyone lately. I reckon a little extra luck would do us all good. Fair enough. That it would. Though our own luck might be better if my Arkasodara didn't start galloping with glee when she gets so much as a glimpse of the stuff. All in all, we've been getting our names out there and learning the job. Might be slow going, but we're making good progress. But, boss, is slow going really gonna cut it? So long as I get to ride, I ain't got no problems, but our carts ain't exactly designed for hauling cargo. No one beats us in speed, but practically speaking, sooner or later, some silver-tongued dab's hand is gonna come along with carriages or boats that can carry loads and loads of packages. And then where will we be? Out of work, that's where. You're bringing the whole mood down, Maru. Whew. Our carts might not be the best carriage in freight, but it's like you said, Maru, at speed, we're unbeatable. If only there was some way to make the most of it. Offer a service that no one else could do better. Ask not, and ye shall receive no answer. True, we won't get anywhere marinating in our own juices. Let's ask around and see what speedy services folks might need. Is what I'd say if I knew the first thing about making small talk. Which I don't. Help me out? Let's start at the great work. I got a delivery request from an alchemist there, so me and Zariel will head over first. I'll meet you there by the aetherite after I've picked up the goods. You wait by the aetherite, but see no sign of Trina, who should have arrived before you. Has trouble befallen her? Perhaps you should search the area for any wayward hippos. Damn, actually, got him. Thank you! Oh, thank you! You really saved our skins, Rhett. Me and Saria zipped over when we heard a yelping. It was everything I could do just to keep the beast at bay. And I don't know what would have become of me if you hadn't. Please allow me to express my sincerest gratitude. Anyway, I'm imagining things, or Does it smell like fruit around here? Varja Langura? If I was a Varja Langura, I'd come running too. You've a sharp nose, miss. Yes, I was in Yelimad on an errand when a merchant bade me take this fruit, insisting it was delicious and perfectly ripe. How was I supposed to know every beast in salt winds welcome should agree with his claims wholeheartedly? I thought escaping that herd of drooling kasha would be the worst of it. My hopes were fruitless, as it were. Well, the next time you've got something to haul, call the Hippo Riders. Me and my associates do fast, safe deliveries by Hippocart. I've heard talk of the Hippo Couriers as of late. Never did I imagine one would come speeding to my rescue. I will absolutely call upon your services in the future. I'm going to load his fruit onto the cart and see him into town. I've still got to pick up the package, so come find me inside the Great Work. This time for sure. Excellent. Ah, you're the couriers, aren't you? You're here. You're already here. Huh? But you're with the students of Badessian, aren't you? What business have you with our parcel? I don't know about any bald students or nothing. Rhett's been helping out with the new delivery service. Really? Supporting small business? How grand! So, can I have the goods now? Ah! Well, you see, that is to say, it's not quite ready. I overslept, is the thing. Just a tiny little bit. I was rushing to get it all prepared, and that's when I made this truly minuscule error in the formula, and it, well, exploded. Quite explosively. Exploded? My condolences. In that case, I'll just hang around here while you get it ready. No rush. Let's go and do the talking thing while we wait. See what our potential customers need most right now. Oh, this is a, Karina is now following you. You may walk around with her in tow and do questing things that questers do. I'm looking for exactly 3 people, no more or less, who are willing to jump into a cutscene with me and answer my small talk questions. You. Honey Hippos does have a ring to it. Then again, I'm not sure how many people use a high-speed honey service. This way, Trina. The Lethargic Alchemist. Radiant Host used up its entire stock of medicinal supplies during the final days. Replenishment keeps pouring in without end. Can't remember the last time I sat down for dinner with my family. That's, unfortunate. I wish I could help, but I don't know the first thing about medicine. I'm ever so sorry to have kept you waiting. It's all here, packed up safely, and hardly singed at all. I would like you to take this to a colleague of mine at Palaka's stand. He's an alchemist named Yezan. Well built, or bookish type. Handsome. Can't miss him. Ah, I know Yezan. You're acquainted, aren't you? Small world indeed. He's still the same as ever, watching over his little one and Palaka's stand alike. He requested replenishments for medicinal supplies, so hopefully this should tide him over. I threw in a handful of finished samples, and the whole explosion incident stays between us. Yes? Now, if you excuse me, I should eat something before my hands start shaking again. Do give him my regards. And that's when Trina invented Uber Eats. These alchemists don't seem to stop for nothing, even meals. Ain't no denying that the work's important, but a miracle they have it all killed over by now. What if the victuals came to them? I'm getting ahead of myself. This package ain't gonna ride to Paraka's stand on its lonesome. Introduce me to this Yazan when we get there, will you? Alright, let's go. I'm like, this is really what it's gonna be like. Ah, yes, and now I have invented Uber Eats. Rhett, the pleasant surprise. I knew a shipment would be arriving soon. I never expected you to be with it. Are you playing the part of cart these days then? The alchemist who sent this said it's herbs for medicine and something about finished samples too. Is that so? I know how busy the work keeps them. It's very generous of them to send ready concoctions. I wanted to get straight to work replenishing our medicinal stores, so your prompt arrival is welcome indeed. Oh, if it's prompt you want, you ain't got to look no further. The hippo riders will deliver anything to anywhere in a flash. Of course, we're always fine-tuning our carts and services, so as to better serve the area, seeing as you're the one looking out for folks around here, I want to pitch you an idea. My impression is that the folks over the great work are so busy, they barely have time to eat. That can't be good for the alchemy, not to mention the alchemist. So I'm thinking we start delivering fresh food by Hungry Heron Hippo. Only, starting a service for a handful of picky alchemists ain't exactly gonna pay the rent. You think folks here could use some grub runners? I do believe so. It has been long tradition to send food to those working in the jungle. I'm fairly certain you'll find our residents amenable to such a service. As these hot and humid climes tend to spoil foodstuffs easily, we like to deliver meals as soon as they're prepared. However, transporting victuals in this jungle can prove somewhat dangerous. You mean the smell attracts all sorts of hungry critters, right? Precisely. And what with our fighting fit currently healing or engaged in other matters, we simply haven't the manpower to spare escorting meals. Oh, but our hippos are a different story. A hippo cart can outrun most anything in this jungle. You ain't got to worry about that on that front. Thanks for weighing in. I've got to consult with my associates, but something tells me you can look forward to fresh meals from now on. Call it a lunch hunch. I like that dumb pun. Let's go back. We're gonna have a team meeting. All right. It was just as you said, Rhett. Asking around, earning... It was just as you said, Rhett. Asking around earned us some bright ideas. There you go. You think of something good, boss. Good, Maru. We're going to deliver meals with these wheels. Eats. And he's gonna think about it and be like, ah. Mouthwatering meals delivered wherever, whenever? I wish I could order something. We got it cinched, boss. Ain't nothing that'll deliver faster or fresher than our carts. Hold your hippos, Maru. We've still got to sort something out. Where are we getting this food in the first place? Taking meals from Palaka's stand to the jungle is one thing. If we gotta ride all the way to the Yelemad Oros at hand for ready-mades. Good point. Popular dishes will be hard to keep in stock. We're gonna have to cook it here. What if we had a kitchen here? We could make our own meals. Yeah, fresh ingredients from the merchants of Yelemad, the daily catch from the fishers in Akiali. And most importantly, we get an endless supply of food. I might be a genius, boss. Wait here. I'll have the kitchen going in no time. We're gonna cut back and there's gonna be a kitchen right here. Yo! I will take some lamb tikka masala, please, if you got any. Don't skimp on the naan either. I'll know. The reputation has risen from formerly delinquent carters make the most of their expanded services to help improve their social standing. Gotta help them get up in the world. New Arkasodara quests, tribal quests are now available. Furthermore, you will be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Maru as a reputation bonus. And just like that, we're in. Hippo healing. Rina's boundless optimism is flagging slightly. Her eyes dart anxiously amongst Vanna shuffling hippos. Happy to see you, Rhett. I've actually got something to tickle your thinker with. Hey Maru, get over here. Alright, we're starting another one of these Bigum quests. Starting with the good news, looks like the hottest thing on Tavnir is Savarna's new Tandor. Folks can't get enough of the homemade grub. I'm trying to fix my seat a little bit while I'm sitting here. Being able to eat whenever we want, about the best idea I ever came up with. All you really need in life is a kitchen. Yeah, it works like that sometimes. Which brings us to our recent pickle. All the new business we're getting is really wearing down our hippos. We can't afford to lay off the work, but my poor girl Sarya's got bags under her eyes. Calls for a dip in the spa, like a break. You know, I've never given creature comforts much thought before. If it's for our hippos, maybe it's time to start. Oh, boss! Oh, Irain Kasha! What are you doing back so early? You're supposed to be out on delivery, ain't you? That's just it, boss! We've got trouble! The order I was out delivering, it got snatched straight out of my arms! Whoa, that's actually kind of wild. Just when I entered the jungle, this broke jumps out at me like I'm serving 2 for 1 at his favorite Mayhan. I pull up so I don't ride straight into him, but he rushes me, grabs the food I'm holding and takes off. How dare he! Stealing my food and running on the flashy armor, like he ain't got to answer to nobody. Armor? A Milmucher wearing armor? Alright, forget the loon, Rasha. Remake the order and get it delivered, on the double. Yeah, there's something fishy about that. Rhett, you up for stretching your legs? Let's see if we can find this son of a Bakuma. Bushamga. I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna even try. I give up. Good. I'll go a hitching up Saria. If she'll even let me. How am I gonna convince her this time? Like I said, we've got a thief to catch. Meet me over at the Shard of Samgar, and we'll see if he left any naan crumbs. Oof, I could go for some naan right now. I swear, anytime I'm here, I'm just thinking about the restaurants around me that serve good tikka masala and good naan, and also some good lamb. It's all the goods. Here you are. Perfect timing. Me and Saria just made a sweep, but we didn't see nothing out of the ordinary. Not surprising, of course. No thief I've ever met sticks around to face the music. See if you can't pick up anything we might have missed. My jungle is always moving, after all. You never know what you might find. Me and Saria will catch up to you in a bit. Let me know if you find anything suspicious. Oh my god, I've got to look around. So many damn plot points. Look at this. Here's a point of interest. It's never gonna be the closest one. It never is. As you survey the area for suspicious activity, you spot an armed Arkasodara. You recognize her as a hunter, Sula. She lifts her hands in salutation before disappearing into the jungle. Okay, so it wasn't her. Alright, Sula's the one who protects the village. As you survey the area for suspicious activity, some nearby leaves rustle. A murderous Asvatha appears. And now I have to murder it before it murders me. I've already switched to Samurai because I finished leveling Dragoon in the background. Doing very well with these. Ah. It's a hippo. It's another hippo. You survey the area. Your survey of the area leads not a suspicious person, but two adorable hippo calves. You may smell more like hippo than you think because they cling to you as a comrade. All the hippo riding's gotten me to smell like a hippo. Without a herd to protect them, these two calves might easily fall prey to other wild beasts. It would be best to pause your search now and accompany them to safety. Oh, they're so cute. That's the goods. Po. They're like saying hippo like a Pokemon. What is this? You are not Pokemon. Stop with this. The energetic hippo calf looks ready to follow you. It nudges the other one. The hippo calves are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side and proceed with quest objectives. God fucking damn it. She gonna make me walk all the way back? Come, little hippos. Look at them run. Look at why do they run like that? Uh-oh! Alright, little buddies, we're running. And we're still running. But now Trina doesn't have... Wait, where did you get those hippos? Don't tell me you're the type that can't help picking up strays if they look at you all winsome like. You know. It do what it do. Nothing suspicious save these little pots, huh? Strange. They weren't other hippos though. Me and Saria almost made an odd find. A radiant who'd gotten smacked around by a beast, but no sign of a thief. Anyway, I bundled them up into the cart and set Saria off to the Palaka stand. Let's head over there as well. Gasha should be there with his delivery by now. I want to get his account again. Bring those calves while you're at it. It's too dangerous to leave Mara here alone. And now I have to walk these guys in. I'm curious. If I actually get on this, will it fucking push them away? No, they spawn right here. Cool. Alright, go away, hippos. Riveting conversation work. Looks like the Radiant got back safe. One of their friends just thanked me. Greetings, Rhett. Yazan tells me you've taken to shipping trade? Yeah, that's right. Kind of something like that. You sure do know everybody, don't you? Apologies for the delay of your delivery. Some scoundrel ran off with the first batch we sent. What's this island coming to? Arkasodara can't even trust each other to not act like two guild thieves. That's not even getting into the bugger's poor taste in armor. Anyway, we're terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, miss. Think nothing of it. It was only the most minor of delays. I'm more worried about this scoundrel you mentioned. I've been patrolling this area for some time, and this is the first I've heard of an Arkasodara wearing armor. Oh no, mother forfend. I'm starting to give it for her. In any case, I'll be sure to keep my eyes extra sharp while patrolling. We can't have Atanga running wild and pilfering prawns now, can we? You're making an odd squeaking noise, do you know? And your tikka is getting cold. Right you are, young Raskar. Let's eat. As grandmother used to say, an empty stomach leads to forest fires. Or was it friendly fires? Forgive me, I feel faint. After we partake in these delicious meals, we shall scour the jungle for any nefarious suspects. I will send word if we find anything. Now, about these baby hippos. Are you going to introduce me? Or should I skip straight to the cuddling? And they're just yawning little hippos. They were alone? Usually calves this young are glued to their parents. But you're saying there were no other hippos around. My deliveries are done, so why don't I go and have a look around the watering hole up north? See if my expert eye don't pick up something useful. Truth be told, these Darlins probably smell too much like us to be going back to their urn now. Take them home so we can make sure they go up right, will you, boss? Right, Ghana's probably the hippo herder. Karsha can be a hothead. He's a real hippo whisperer. Ain't no one knows him better. I'll take the juniors back to Savannah. Stop by later when you get the chance. And I think that's it. This is already the act break for the story. Yep. The calves are making themselves right at home. Nothing better than having a herd after all. You went out looking for a bandit and brought back hippo calves instead? You're pretty bad at fighting things, Rhett. But they sure are cute. The master returns. Find anything? I searched high and low, boss. There's not a hippo to be had for a Gero glory. Judging by their tracks, the herd must have up and left in a hurry. This is probably from way back during the final days, yeah. Nothing short of an outright blaze would be enough to separate calf from calf. But I ain't heard of news of any fighters recently. Something else might have done it, boss, or someone. I found tracks that looked awfully lot like an Arkasodara's. Yeah, so this is the hippo poachers, question mark. Can't rule it, blah, blah, blah. Can't rule it out to be sure. Thankfully, I didn't find no grizzly bits or nothing. Either way, the hippos probably got away safely. In any case, we've got a no good grabbing hippo harassing low life on our hands. We've got to be extra careful till we catch this bandit. Maybe so, but us hippo riders are professionals now. We can't let nothing stop us from delivering. Pushama, the creature comforts. Boss, you feeling alright? I am, but the hippos ain't. If these thieves come angling our deliveries again and the hippos are too tired to haul themselves out of there, we're done for. And I'm not feeling great about the odds, seeing as even Saria was tipping me the cold shoulder earlier. I thought I'd have to pull her in the cart. If the rest of our poor pots need, then our first order of business is a proper sleeping stable. Long overdue, if you ask me. And for our new additions, a wading pool. It's safer they can swim right at the home. I guess if we could fix up the old fish pond and make a splash. It ain't deep enough for the big apples, though. It's better than nothing. And we can't keep them cooped up in the savannah all the time anyway. That's no good for the hippolyso. May as well take them out to the proper bathing excursion. Yeah, so they're gonna have to fix up the rest of this. I guess they are the ones doing most of the legwork. But this ain't no small project, Karasha. You'd better be helping me build all this. There we go. I don't have the sound on. I forgot to turn that shit back up. Well, technically I was supposed to turn it down. Can I actually even hit this? Nope. Knocked the fuck out. Thanks to Morrow and Gasha's exhaustive efforts, Savarna has a new stable and wading pool. The Hippo Riders are now known as unique couriers, which is presumably an improvement. Make the most of their rested and refreshed hippos. You have achieved respected reputation with the Hippo Riders. New Arkasodara quest, tribal quests, available from Maru. Undertake 3 additional quests from Maru as a reputation bonus. Yay! Defiant Ogul defied. Perhaps it is simply your imagination, but Svarna's working population feels notably bigger. The glint in Trina's eyes just shall happily explain. Nice to see you, Rhett. If you've a moment, I'll tell you the latest. Alright? I'm like, I can't tell if this is the final or the second to final thing that's gonna happen. Thanks to our current breezy stables, our hippos have been getting all sorts of luxurious shut-eye, and the little puts can be tempted away from the splashing. Oh, they can't be tempted away from the splashing. All in all, our growing families are bursting with energy. Good to see, too, seeing as the services are in even higher demand. Folks have even started coming around and petitioning for employment, if you can believe it. We've always liked keeping our business to ourselves, so the thought of welcoming strangers felt dreadfully queer at first. But helping others is what writers do. So we've got some new faces on the team. Besides, as swamped in requests as we are, we'd be lost without the extra help. Help! Help, I say! That's a really good timing. What the... I appreciate the enthusiastic chorus, Orgu. But what have you gone and done to your head? Oh no. I'm glad the fucking shocked face goes away after a time. Lose a bet, perchance? This is hardly the time for jesting. We are... I almost did the accent for her. We are in a crisis, I tell you. Crisis. Arkasodara in the jungle. Ever since you mentioned that thieving Matanga, I've had this terrible suspicion. I had to know for certain, so I cleverly camouflaged myself with this Kaja disguise and set out to investigate. That is a disguise? And ain't you sweating an awful lot? Hold on, it would actually be... I would choose a pool of sweat over a pool of blood any day. Between the Aura and the Gashura, there can be naught but violence and recruital. And there is no doubt as to what I witnessed. Arkasodara in the flesh. The image of it shall haunt my dreams. Those red eyes, that devilish armor, that cart drawn by a frothing hippo. What? A hippo cart? He declared his name in a ghastly voice, Akala. I became an edifice of fear. He asked if I was his Matanga brethren. In that moment, all I could envision was my own death, dismemberment by that beastly creature. Before I knew what had happened, I heard my own voice cry out. Not I! I am but a passing Manusya. Mansuya do have bodies of men and heads of beasts. So if you squint really hard... never mind. Ain't no way anyone would buy that. Actually, he was terribly polite about it. Pressed his hand together and bowed deeply before leaving me be. You're saying you let him go? Ain't no doubt he's the bandit we're looking for. You're a fighter, aren't you? I'm sorry. Well, I have come to cherish the Arkasodara as my friends and allies. Gashasura are another matter entirely. Right, because her thing was that she was scarred as a child. But I came to my senses. I searched the area, found one of your associates injured, missing his cart. No doubt the same cart now in Arkala's possession. Luckily, your man's injury seems manageable, so I saw him at Topalaka stand, where Yesan is treating him now. Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks. Sorry for losing my temper like that. Everyone's entitled to their weakness. Anyhow, even if he did give us a leg bail, he can't have gone far. I say we track him down while the trail's hot and take back what's ours. Then let us reconvene at the shard of Samunga. I shall take you to the very place I encountered him. I'm having a little bit of fun over here. You gotta have fun when doing these side quests. Okay, so we are coming over here to inspect this spot, right? This is where I saw him. From here, he rode off on that stolen hippo cart. But I can't for the life of me remember which direction he went. I was so paralyzed by fear that north could have been south and east-west. To let a phobia get the better of me like this. Can I really call myself an adventurer? There ain't much use crying over Smith Chai. You were caught by surprise. End of story. We should stay grounded and focus on what we know. Grounded! Of course, that's it! Alright, looking at the ground. Grandmother would often say that the trail to prey begins at a hunt's feet. And look there! On the ground, beneath our feet! Wheel tracks, departing in a southwesterly fashion. I say we divide our efforts to preclude any Arkasodara trickery. I shall accompany Trino as our guard, while Rhett, you serve in the area for hidden villainy. I'm counting on you. Alright, cool. Those two go off. I hold the shift key, I hit 4, and we go. Jesus Christ. I forget this is what they look like. Also, upheaval is my minus button. Damn, already got inner release. I'm not too familiar with warrior. I'm still leveling this class. This shit's kind of wild to me. Not what's going on over there with a stream. Some of these videos are just for YouTube. What on earth is going on over here? You are naked. Rhett, I thought I heard fighting. You okay? Looks like we finally found a man. His eyes really are red. Let's see. Oh my god. I never noticed. Heard fighting. You hit battle brothers. Nope, that's the hippo. But hunger tolerance won't be defeated by the likes of you. Why no fire? Daphne for a fire. Akara here, good for conquest. I ain't got the foggiest idea what your delusions you're riding in on. I'll tell you one thing, you're picking a fight with the wrong island. You'd best give back what you took and skip along home. No, not leave till conquest Afnir. Small Kasashura, shame to tribe. No place for Akala and battle brothers. Travel far to prove strength. Protect brothers. Conquest Afnir. Home for brothers. We won't stand by and let you conquer Thavnir. You silence! Akala not fight today. Better brothers must eat medicine. I see your reasoning now, but you ain't got no right to involve my hippo. Let him go now. Your food, good taste. Wagon, good ride. Good for better brothers. Soon your home conquest for Akala. Remember. Hey, get back here, you! Ah! What kind of person compliments your cooking before riding off with hostages? There we go. He's gone. If hippo carts weren't so fast, we could have given chase. He said something about it being smaller, but he didn't seem much different than us Arkasodara. Are the Arkasodara seriously massive or something? Twice as big as your average Arkasodara. Oh, about twice as big as your average Arkasodara. And then I accidentally skipped the line. And I don't have control. Oh, no, I do. Where the fuck is it? There. Oh, about as twice as your average Arkasodara. It is even said that their leader, the Grand Regent, is indeed so grand that to gaze upon their full stature is to break your neck looking upwards. In comparison, Akala seemed quite modestly sized. Were his capriciates similar? Yeah, they're about the size of an elephant. Man. I see. Only slightly bigger then. Still, they must be considered quite small by other brethren. He said that they had no place to go. Can't say I don't know how that feels. But can you forgive what he's done? I know. But keeping his brothers safe came before anything, didn't it? Hard to damn him for that. Getting pushed at the society just for being who you are can really work your woe. Makes you wonder if you were ever worth anything to begin with. No wonder he's itching to prove himself. On the Asm's step, the very notion that Arkasodara can be capable of such nuanced emotions is, pardon me for saying so, preposterous. However, judging a book by its cover does nothing but feed fear and misunderstanding. This is something I certainly learned thanks to my experiences in Thavnir. You've got to judge others by their actions. Of course, so far Akala has mostly injured my associates, stolen my property, and kidnapped my hippo. But still... I'm glad she's like both ways about it, like, I understand. That motherfucker still stole my damn hippo. I get it. Also, what a bitch. Now, let us brace ourselves for some adventuring fundamentals. Review the information at hand. The bandit responsible for the assault of the hippo rider, theft of personal property, and kidnapping of an innocent hippo is a Gashira called Akala. According to him, he and his compatriots are here to conquer Thavnir, so as to prove themselves to their fellow and secure a home of their own. Akara also seems to have taken fancy to our cuts, which means he's got good taste. But it also means Sarvana's high on his list to conquer. If I rallied my people and had you two there to back us up, we could probably put down Akara and his crew. Full stop. But I'd rather not come to blows. I'm not going soft on nothing, but causing a hurly-burly doesn't exactly right any wrongs. I want to talk with others and see if we can't figure out a way to do this civilly. There you go. Settling matters peacefully should also put you on the right side of the Radiant Host. I shall be sure to relay your plight to them in a most sympathetic fashion. I shall await Palaka's stand to check on your ailing associate. Once he feels well enough to travel, I will send him along. Rhett, I'd like your input on our strategy. I'll head back to Sarvana's first to round up the others. Yeah, okay. So this isn't the final act. This is a step along the way. Which means that I'm gonna walk back here. Turn in this checkpoint quest. And then turn in those other two quests I'm sitting on right now. At the bottom right, or the top right. Sorry. God, why does this song go so hard? Anyway. Just gotta get the dance in for a second. Now, about that bandit. Not only does he biff an innocent courier, he vanishes with our hippo. When I'm through turning that scamp into paste, he'll wish he were turmeric. Normally, I'd hand you the pestle with pleasure, Gasha. But things ain't so simple. After all, in another lifetime, us and Arkala might have been brothers. I agree with the boss. Doesn't feel right pushing around someone who's been through the same things we have. Still, knowing that bastard swindled his way into our sweet hippo's heart is bringing me to tears faster than Maru and his damned onions. Since when do our hippos trust the likes of Arkasodara anyway? Well, with so many jobs taking us hither and yon, our hippos have gotten used to all sorts of different folk. Even Arkala is just one in a crowd. Makes you think, if you can learn to ride a cart, anyone can. Anyone and everyone, I should say. And why not? We gather people here like you and old guru, you know, adventurers. When a job comes in, we send them out on a hippo cart. Having a crew of strong arms hanging around the place gives us the advantage, just in case Akara ever decides to pay us a visit. But they don't always have to be brawlers neither. Say we've got some alchemists, we could send them anywhere on the island to take care of injuries. The right deed for any need, sort of thing. Opening an adventurers guild, are we? Why not? Stop by, have a drink, hear what work's available. I think I'm on to something here if I do say so myself. If I can get a link per connection going with Kankana, that'd be even better. We could give each other moment-to-moment updates. Maru, we've got the kitchen. How hard could a Mayhane be? Get me a Mayhane, Maru. Mayhane! You got it, boss! I'll get a Mayhane running in the twinkling of a hippo's eye. Oh, we're gonna get the next area. And people are gonna be walking around here, I bet. This is gonna be... I think I'm gonna like the look of this update. It's that building. Oh. Nice. Thanks to the efforts of Maru and the others, Svarna has a new Mayhane. The Hippo Riders are now trustworthy couriers of some repute. Connect with contacts about Thavnir to reach exciting new heights of business. I'm like actually attached to this storyline, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. This is a good storyline. It's cute. And the reputation went up again. You have achieved honored reputation with the Hippo Riders. New Arkasodara tribal quests are now available from Maru and Svarna. Furthermore, you will be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Maru as reputation bonus. This bonus is available until the daily reset time for tribal quests. These additional quests will become available after accepting all current daily quests from Maru. Please be advised, you cannot undertake these quests if you have no more remaining allowances. And we got a water selection from Ganta. Yay!